Hello everyone, happy equinox and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this video is the third in a series of videos I did on a recent bike packing trip. Well, I highly recommend that you watch part 1 and part 2 before watching these videos. The purpose of this trip was to see if I could do a long distance bike packing trip with my e-bike and not use the e-bike portion. Now you may be asking yourself, well, that's kind of crazy. Why would you want to do that? Well, there are some instances where you really can't use your e-bike. You know, there are some trails in the US where e-bikes are prohibited. And also, if you decide to take an airline someplace to do a trip in a foreign country, say for example, you want to go to Iceland, you know, you're not going to be able to take your e-bike batteries with you. And I wondered, you know, would it be possible to take my bike without the batteries and complete a long distance trip? How hard would it be? Would it even be possible? Or would I have to rent a bike? So those were questions I thought I might just try and find out with a trip like this. So on the last leg of this trip, we've got to climb up and over Teton Pass. And it's a pretty good climb with some 10% grades. It's plenty steep. And at this point, I have a 100% full battery pack. And you're probably wondering, well, is he going to be tempted to use it? Well, stay tuned and find out. Okay, this is second night campsite. It's, probably not ideal. There's no water source here, but we have enough water to make it through the evening. So what's for dinner, Tom?
Tonight I've got a Knorr tomato macaroni soup. Came in a package. I don't always see it, so I grabbed it when I saw it at the supermarket. And I fortified it with some powdered sour cream and some diced turkey salami, just for a little kick on protein and flavor. So that's supper.
Well, here's our camp location for our second night. As you can tell from the vegetation, we're down out of the mountains, and most of the land around here is agricultural, and they grow wheat and barley. And so it's kind of hard to find a place to camp. We found a little drainage, a little dry drainage, and a few trees, and this is where we're going to spend tonight. Okay, Tom H. is rocking a full suspension giant mountain bike. He's got a set of panniers here. No front bag for him. He's the king of efficient packing. I'm still trying to work out my bike. I built a custom pack here. I've got a bag in the front with my camera gear, and then just 2 waterproof bags that are lashed on the back here. This top bag here is a butt pack. If I get on terrain that's bouncing around too much, I can just throw that on my body, or if I have some excess. But it's been performing well on this trip, even on the real rough stuff. I've had to tighten it down quite a bit. I'm going to move to a pannier system. I just need to make a custom one. Maybe I'll document that later on YouTube and show you how I build some custom packs for this bike. here's the moment of truth. We're on our way up over Teton Pass. It's not a particularly steep climb from the west to the east. It's much steeper coming from the other direction. But it's about a 2,200 foot gain. And I said at the beginning of my video, I was saving my battery for this climb. But this bike pedal's so nice and easy without the e-assist, I think I'm just going to go ahead and climb it without using the e-bike portion. Now, if I was by myself, I'd crank up this, put that battery on, and crank right up it. Oh, my heart is really pounding. Looks like one more major switchback to get to the top of Teton Pass. So this is the top of Teton Pass, and I biked all the way up here without e-assist. I still have all the juice left in the battery. It was a real grind. I wish I had a lower gear. Of course, with the e-bike, you know, if you turn the e-system on, it shouldn't be any problem. Tom's got a lot lower gearing on his mountain bike, so he's probably crawling up the mountain at around 3 miles per hour. About the slowest I can go was 4 miles per hour, and I need a lower gear. We're almost done with this trip. It's all downhill from here. We dropped 2,300 feet in 5 miles down towards Wilson, Wyoming, where we'll end our journey. It's the golden hour for photography, so I'll just let the GoPro run and give you a good idea of what this amazing pathway is like. I sure hope you've enjoyed this video, and if so, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you out on the trail sometime.